For everything you learn, always take out a pen and paper. Your brain is not created to keep information in there like an SD card. Your brain's specialty is learning information and taking in information, to be creative with it and to use it. Today, you learn how to actually get ahead. Every aspect of your life is so important. So don't go off learning one thing in your life and thinking you'll rule the world all of a sudden. I remember when I would learn one thing, like being patient for example, and thinking that being patient was going to give me all the answers. Staying patient will do nothing for you if you aren't getting things done. You'll just be a sitting duck. Patience is important, but not the answer. To become extraordinary, you have to do things that much people don't do. Keep track of your life. This is step number 1. First, you start with your foundation so you can be prepared to start taking action on your life. I'm gonna give you a list of things that you can write down so that you can start keeping track of your life. Change up the list a little bit if you want, just make it according to what you want in your life and what you need to pay attention to. I recommend keeping track of your life with the Notes app in your phone because you just need it on your phone and you're gonna wanna look at this list daily. Alright, so we got the notes out. What you're gonna wanna do is name your title Life Organizer. Got that correct. Alright, so the first thing on your page is you're gonna want to put health. And then you want to leave some space right here. Give it a little bit of space. Okay, so for the second one, you're gonna want to put relationships. Write that down. Boom. Third one, you want to put mental health.
Mental health.
Fourth one is finance. The fifth one is learning. And make sure you're saying the because it's not gonna be the same. Alright, so the sixth one is investing. Like I said, you can put it how according you want it to your life, but this is the way I'm putting for mine. You can do the same exact thing if you want, but I do recommend to try it out first. Okay, try it out and see if it's working for you. The seventh one and the last one is action. Congratulations, you now have the system in order to run to your goals instead of walking to them. So here's a little bit more information about the list. You can easily come back to the list because it's right on your phone whenever you feel like you have a weakness in life. So the first step to do is write in each category of things that you already do that help each category. So here's what I mean. Okay, so let's use the first one for example. We have health. Okay, so let's say you drink a lot of water already. You can write that down in the health section. So drink enough water. That's something you already do, so write it down. This is an example, so you don't have to write this right now. Okay, so for the second one, it's relationships. So you can say that you're respectful, maybe you already are. So put, for relationships, what I do right now that helps relationships is being respectful. Respectful. So the third one is mental health. Okay, let's say that you meditate, because meditating is good for your mental health. Okay, so the fourth one is finance. Maybe you made a YouTube channel in order to make some extra income. So, YouTube channel. Okay, the fifth one is learning. We're gonna skip that one for now. Okay, so for the sixth one is investing. Okay, so this one you could put like, maybe you invested in a better camera for your YouTube channel. So you could put camera and then write down how much it costed. So mine costed basically $1,000, so you want to put that. Okay, so for the seventh one is action. You can put that you create videos daily, so daily videos. Okay, so let's say you wrote that down and now you have something for all of them. So obviously to become better people, we have to find our weaknesses and get rid of them. Or maybe you just want to build more strengths for yourself. So first you have to find where your weakness is. Maybe you have bad anxiety. So that would be targeted in the mental health area. So let's check it out. We got mental health right here. But anxiety is actually bad for mental health. So you don't want to put it in the mental health spot area yet. You will write that one in the learning area. So we have learning right here because that is something that you have to learn first to get rid of it. So you have to write bad anxiety because that is something you have to learn, right? Once you do research on how to get rid of bad anxiety and now you have the answer, and now you can write down into mental health section of what exactly you learned about how to get rid of anxiety. So you write that down. Maybe you learned breathing techniques. So breathing techniques. And every time you practice mental health, you go here, check out your notes and stuff, go to mental health, and then go to breathing techniques, and that's like a reminder. Okay, I have to do these breathing techniques that I learned. Maybe it's something more specifically, like you could put this thing right here, and then you could put breathe deeply in and deeply out. something like that, and then go to the next section when you're ready to write something else or mental. And that is exactly what you would do every time you learn something in any category. So it could be about relationships, maybe you learn something about keeping a relationship even better. So once you learn what you want to learn, you want to put it in learning and then write it down. And then once you finally learn about that one thing that you're struggling on, write it onto your strengths now, or write it onto like health, relationships, mental health, any of those. The point is that you have an organized life, so you know exactly what to work on in your life, and you can bet that your life will change drastically. There is way too much things in life that you need to learn, and it's no wonder why everyone gets stuck in life and doesn't know what to do sometimes to take the next step. And that is because we try to focus on too many things and we just end up losing track of it all. And that is basically impossible if you're trying to memorize everything in your head. So start learning and make sure that you are using pen and paper to write it all down, so you can actually put it in your head and you can memorize it a lot better, because writing things down is so much better to memorize. In case you do forget on what you're working on in your life, like maybe on working on your relationships, just look at the list again. It'll be right there when you need it. But make sure you're looking at your list daily so that everything that you have wrote down and stuff can be recorded into your brain in the long term. And you will begin to need it less because you will have everything memorized in your head already. But that is all for me. I hope that changes your guys' lives, and I'll see you guys in the next one.